is configurator. And this basically just simplifies the process of setting up a digital network, which used to be real complicated. If anyone remembers, if anyone that's seeing this knows how it used to work, then they'll appreciate the way it works now. But so you can still support your old legacy peer-to-peer network if you have one, and then we have the new star mode networking. And so I've already got a little 3-node network here. Okay. And I thought I'd just show the process of adding a node to the network first. So it used to be, I'll just try to bring my windows on here. Used to be you would do everything manually, going to each node, adding mailboxes and configuring each one individually with a lot of room for error. And now you can just, everything's sort of handled automatically for you. And the only thing is I'm not remembering, sorry. So we have a 4th node ready to add here. Okay.
And so you're just kind of inputting the name and the details and that.
Yeah. So this is the network address of the CallXpress server, and digital networking runs on the server. Okay. And you give it a designated mailbox ID, which is will be the digital networking mailbox number pointing to this node. Okay. And you can see down here, these are the ones that exist already, so I'm just going to pick a new one that's not used, so 9001 isn't being used. And hit OK. And it wants to, I have one 10-digit node in here, so it wants to know if this is an okay way to convert 10-digit mailbox numbers to 4-digit and vice versa.
Okay, and so it does that automatically when you
it sort of guessed at it, and then it's fine because that's what I wanted to do, so there you go. So what this does is, just like the old configurator, if anybody remembers our first configurator, it was, this is sort of like it. So far what we've done is we've told it what we want to do, and it's showing us what it's going to do as soon as we hit the apply button. Okay. And we can now save this off, and we can sit here and renumber these things. We can reconfigure each mailbox if we want to, have fine tuning and things like that. But as long as we like what we see, we hit apply, and down here it tells us what it's doing. And in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, it's finished. And what's happened now is the new design of digital networking uses a master and a master-slave sort of relationship between nodes on the network. And so rather than every node having a, help me out here, Bill, rather than every node having a
peer-to-peer
relationship with every other node, which is why there were, was a source of conflict, a source of problems for the old design. Right. Now we have the master sort of in charge. So
the master knows all.
The master knows all, and what we've just really done is we just told the master about the new node, and it's creates the mailboxes for us, and it does it one by one. We can also go over here and look at the status of the network and see that progress is being made. Probably, I think there might be like a couple thousand mailboxes on one of these nodes.
Oh, so it's going through and doing all that work for us.
It's got to go and it's propagating mailboxes and so forth.
On the other screen there, the config screen.
Yeah.
So the stuff that was green there, it's done more asynchronously. So like a node could be offline, and and these changes can kind of happen asynchronously versus everything has to be up.
If you remember the old configurator, even the old configurator, if everything wasn't totally up and running at the moment that you wanted to do anything with the network, it couldn't be done. And it would just give you an error and abort. There was no question about it. But with the master-slave relationship, since we're dealing with the master, only the master has to be up. It has to be up. But if there's a node or two, if you have like an 80-node network, if anybody, it would be impossible to maintain that with the old design. But with this, you don't even have to have them all up at the same time.
It's just the one you're adding at that time has to be connectable. But then when it's building the digital networking mailboxes, it basically queues those up on the master, and those get built as the other servers kind of
Wow, that's
pull
cool.
the master.
So it can be completely offline for maintenance, and when it comes back online, it'll get that information.
It'll get it and configure itself as it.
And we're looking at what, a 4-node?
This is a 4-node network, and this last node here with the different icon is an old legacy peer-to-peer. It's still running the old software, but it's showing that we can do both.